it is in the in-game language, so I couldn't read it. But it was like you could see that he read it, was shocked, and then looked to Delacroix. Then the next scene is where he reluctantly killed him. So it is interesting. We will have to find out more. And maybe Regis is right after all, that at least there's more to Detlef than just the beast of Beauclair. Grind the larger ingredients, add the smaller ones whole, boil everything in a bronze kettle using crystal water. Consume the mixture twice daily in half measure. Do not exceed the recommended dosage. So that is probably the regeneration potion that Detlef gave Regis. My last thought before I succumb to sleep. My last thought before failing asleep. If there is no death, does life exist? Hate is a very interesting feeling. I have noticed that people improve themselves with it to great effect. So that those is kind of like a diary for Regis, I think, where he then reads his last thoughts before falling asleep. Writes down his last thoughts. Sometimes I would like to stop thinking. If we were to create a god as the human have, what would he like? I try to recall where I have heard the name Detlef before with no success. Was there a character named like that in one of the vampire movies? Detlef. I'm not sure. I mean, Detlef is... It's not a common German name, but it is... Like, I heard it just as a normal name before. So, can't help you with that. If we were to create a god as the humans have, what would he be like? People justify bad deeds by good intentions. I'm not sure if there is greater idiocy. I would drink the freshly squeezed blood of an infant. I know I can't, but I hope that its velvety taste will send me to sleep. I strive to live like a person, and it means that I have ceased to feel good among people as well as among my own. Maybe I made a big mistake. I have always wanted to write. I'm very tired, and fuck it all. People don't think about the present. They usually remember old times or worry about the future. I have a feeling that my friend Detlef will die. I'm sad. Interesting thoughts of or by Regis. Let's see if we can.
Now,
okay, we can't talk to him.
I cannot move a step without your assistance.
So now our mission is to find the bootleg that we saw twice in the vision or the flashback. Biography of the vampire Regis from the Quill of Dandelion. Dandelion. Let's see what Dandelion wrote about Regis. One of the most extraordinary individuals I have encountered during my numerous adventures at Geralt's side was the vampire known as Regis. To be precise, he was known as Emil Regis Rolek Tersiev Godefroy. By his own reckoning, he was 428 years old and was the descendant of unfortunate beings trapped in our world during the conjunction of spheres. You are surely thinking, dear reader, about catacans, elves, and other such monsters, and are pondering how it was the Witcher, who, it must be admitted, is a slayer of monsters, came to keep such company. I must here explain that Regis was a higher vampire. A creature which physically does not differ all that much from a man. Higher vampires are also much more powerful than their wild confreres, and their regenerative abilities significantly outpace those of anything else you have encountered or can even imagine. But it is not because of his outer appearance or in his strength that Regis became our dear companion. True, he could be pretentious and rather pompous in his frequent perorations. But one would be hard-pressed to find in him his haughtiness, usually present in higher beings. Regis valued human life dearly and refuse to kill unless forced to do so. As he once confessed, higher vampires do not in fact need to drink blood at all in order to survive. They treat it somewhat as we treat alcohol. A rough grasp of his dynamic might be given to you by the fact that when we met him, Regis has been abstinent for years. He never revealed to us why he decided to join our search for Ciri. He had never met before, nor did he live to see her. He died at Stig Castle during the battle against the Mad Mage Vilgefortz, who was responsible for the whole affair. He died for a cause which he surely did not fully understand, but he did it to defend those he held dear and simply because it was the right thing to do. I shall always remember him as a rural surgeon reeking of herbs. That is how he came to us during our first encounter at the Fencarn necropolis, when he treated me and my companions to a fantastic brew he made from mandrake root. Wherever you are, my friend, bottoms up. Oh, that's a nice little thing. Arkadiusz Borovik lived to a ripe old age. In fact, he lived so long, he died of boredom. Wow. That's not as sad, but a little bit funny. What are you doing, Geralt? Jump over that. So now let me see. Geralt really has issues moving today. Okay, let's save first and foremost. And then I think before I look for the bootleg, I will first do some quests. I think Bovine Blues or the Tufo Monster. I think we will, or that maybe. Let's do the Bovine Blues quest. Find the quarry foreman. Let's do that first and see what happens there. Ardaiso quarry. Sounds good. Hot loading screen action. Beautiful. I think we were at this place before, but I never checked it out more, just because we had other things to do. Let's find out what's going on. There's a hand. Okay. What's going on here?
After our necks in work, yet they had to drink themselves sick.
Not for nothing.
Okay, what's going on here?
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Jeez, your voice is
Is that what you'll tell Emil's
something
widow?
else.
That
put
a
it
cow
that way.
crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed, and a horrid one at that. Without the gods, something true we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Okay.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand.
A little bit, yeah, it seems so, Athelas.
Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed, to be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emile. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, "Plague!" Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky? That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bother to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow, where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emile lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter and take on the contract?
What exactly are you doing here?
What exactly is going on here?
Construction of a statue of the prophet Lepiota. We're carving it. Not all at once, that is, but piece by piece. A pious investor's revived the project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
So, that accident, are there any witnesses?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv
That is
just
pretty
gone to see
incredible,
how
yes,
Emile was
by
getting
Castle.
along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Well, let's first talk about my reward.
Need to talk about my reward before I decide.
Time for a good hackle. So how much would you take?
Let's say a good 360.
Fine. But that is the sum total. No bonuses or gratuities on top. Understood?
Okay, well, I will look into it.
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lepiota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Okay. So let's examine the cow carcass and the
A
body.
job is like a lady. You can always get a new one.
Appreciate you, Mandy. Oh, no! God, what are you doing? You really have problems walking and jumping today. Getting old, eh? Okay. Look, oh boy. Poor guy. Poor cow.
Must be a meal. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start?
Let's look first the wounds on the worker's body.
Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body.
So, blunt trauma wounds on the cow.
Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height.
The bite wounds.
Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though. So necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast.
Punctures and
Deep
slashes.
claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death. Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath.
Hey Fizz, welcome. How are you doing today?
And then
Welcome
there's the
to the
crane.
stream. Yeah, that is pretty unlucky to have a cow fall down upon you, I would say. I'm doing good. Have a good day so far. Enjoying my day off in between work days, so that's always good. It is pretty cool outside. I had pizza, I have coffee, I have The Witcher. Not much else I need. I'm glad to hear that you are alright too, though. Yeah. Let's check out the crane. The foreman told us that something crashed inside. Probably then the Draconoid, either before or after dropping the cow. Aha, there we have something. Let's investigate.
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down.
Okay.
Traces of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
Nice. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like.
Yeah. Might not have much to kill. Oh, there's something. I kind of lost the track here, but I saw something up there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh no, rod fiends.
Smells like
Most dangerous enemies in the DLC.
Draconid must have attacked the local distillery. Bastard.
Boom.
How you
Boom.
like that silver?
Oh, go away, go away, go away. No more one-shot kills. Okay, so what exactly is going on here?
Landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on.
Jeez, that Draconoid really made a mess. What do we have here?
Damn it. Half-eaten body
Oof.
with scorch marks. Definitely not a wyvern. Slizzard. Gotta be. They breathe fire.
A slizzard. Interesting. Bootlegger's notes. So I say that, Mr. Tremblay, the whole Sangatou Valley is overrated. Those wines, why, don't get me started on SS. Ever since they started mass producing it, they should call it Ate, for it's definitely seen better days. Then he says, right you are, always been a Côte de Blessure chap myself. In fact, between you and me, I even prefer it to Sangreal. You know, the wine reserved for Her Illustrious Highness and her inner circle. And then, the fool I am, I blurt out, "Oh, I agree. Whenever Her Grace has me tasted, I've got to swill my mouth out with vodka afterwards to wash out that rancid taste." Oh, come on, I was drunk, wasn't I? Talking out of my bum. Well, turns out I had rather overvalued my position at court. Tremblay needed but say a word in the Duchess' ear, and in 3 shakes of a donkey's tail, I was out on the streets. The job of ducal taster's been given back to Benoit. Can you believe it? After that scandal involving Baroness Neek and Quilleen? As for me, well, what was I supposed to do? Had no choice but to start making and drinking my own brews. That's always been my true passion. You were paid with food, physics?
Paw prints. Crawled through here.
That's a
Clearly
weird
too
payment.
tired to fly.
You paid in peanuts? Okay. So let's follow the trail here. So we have the suspicion that it is a slizzard.
Was in a bad way. Barely crawling.
Whoa, look at those rocks.
Second Draconid landed here. A larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal. Then they flew off together.
Okay.
Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily.
Double slizzard. Slizzard matriarchs. Oh, that does not sound good. Okay, this way. Still have to
Flew
try
off
it.
together. Probably bound for their nest.
Okay. Okay.
Another cow. This one's been dead a lot longer, though. Slizzard did this, too. Can tell by the claw marks, the burns. Must feel safe here.
Okay, what's happening here?
Trail ends here. Nest's up there. I'd bet the farm on it.
Oh, let's look out for the slizzard. Da, da, da. Wa, da, da, da. Hello, this lizard.
So is Mom.
So let's put on some draconite oil. Cursed, hangmans, insectoid, ogroid, vampire, beast, mementa, da. Draconoid.
Two.
Ow! Whoa! Oh, I'm doing mad damage. Look at that. Welcome, Serbian Weatherman. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I will never be able to remember those greetings.
Right.
But
By
how
the
are
time
you
I
doing?
collected a trophy.
Let's
Rest
collect
of the
the
eggs
trophy.
haven't hatched yet. Need to burn the whole nest.
Yes, we should do that. Get le trophy. Slizzard trophy. Let's dig into it. Then take care of the nest. Oh, wow,
That ought to do it.
that was interesting. Then there is supposed to be a place of power down below. Ah! Where? There's a cave entrance. Maybe... Probably I have to go through here. That is not an entrance. I have to find it! God damn it. Hashtag for fuck's sake. Yes, that is what I wanted to do. Okay, back on top. So it is supposed below, but below and behold, it's hard to reach. This would be kind of on the... Oh!
Medallions
I'm
humming.
smart.
Place of power. It's
I'm
gotta be.
smart. Look at this. Let me see if I can get the next level. Hello, Overlord Ray. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good start into your week. I need one more ability point for this. Well, then let's wait. Only one more. Okay, that should... Yeah, that is what I wanted to do. That should deal with that. Let's get Rochi. Doing good, playing around Streamlabs, nice. So let's right back to the quarry and talk to the foreman about our reward. We want to get rewarded.
Hey, yeah.
Not so fast, Roach.
Nice, Ray.
Go, go.
There we are.
Whoa there,
back at the
Roach.
camp. Back at the quarry. Probably should not jump down there. That is just an
That going to be
feeling.
the end of me.
Yeah,
I've lost again.
I never lose a game. But still, I think Gwent will be the end of me. Let's look around. Is there anything we can look at?
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I cleared everything up.
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young lizard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more. Here, take this. And I thank you, Master.
I mean, we are a professional. We take care of those kind of business.
All cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's
Just the
with
dragon.
compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back
Hey.
to work! Chop, chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at Ardeisto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zerikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architect wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work.
Hello, Rizarella. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to the Geralt watching party.
Allow me to walk you away, Master.
How are you doing today, Riz?
Truth be
Nice to
told,
see you around. It's been a while.
But I cannot have them panic again. The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Okay, so there's more afoot. Let's talk to the foreman of our Dacer quarry. Taking a break from adulting. Yeah, I'm taking a break from adulting for 26 years right now.
So, Master, the workers who vanished, how goes the search?
Well, you haven't told me anything about them.
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies.
Age
I
reveal.
had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food,
5
building
lost.
materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry.
Words
We shall
are a
simply
funny
not
thing.
finish without those 5 wagons.
Location marked. Okay, yeah. Yeah, those are the side quests for the Lebioda statue. Let me see where that is. Oh, that's... yeah, let's do that. I think that makes sense. We can do that. We already did 2 of those quests where we found people who are working on St. Lebioda's statue. So I think I will go to Fox Hollow, then we go this way and that way. That is the plan right now. Let's go here.
A job is like a lady. You can always get a new one.
Job is like a lady, you can always get a new one. Jesus
It's
Christ.
hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Why is that, Riz? It's not a bad thing that you're just 19.
Drink! Give me a drink!
$18 and a half. Sorry, Fizz. Didn't get it right. Born in 84. Let's do the math. 2 in mind. Huh. Okay, let's visit those side. Big fee to fill. Let's do that. Oh, there's something afoot. I can already see it. Oh, someone is getting smacked. Stop the smacking. You gosh darn bandit. help those people. I hope I help the right people. But since those people are called bandits, I would assume those are the bad ones. Good thing that their mother all called them bandits.
Any last words?
Oh, we killed them all.
That Gwent will be the end of me.
Thank you, good sir. You would be the famous Witcher, would you not?
Rely on physics.
I shall hitch my wagon and set off for the monument works at once. They await me there.
Yes, go to the monument, help, do your job. Naturally. Just hanging out, taking a few shots, getting hammered. Next to the bonfire. But it's online, it must be true, exactly. And also, Fizz would never lie to us, right? He'd never do that. Right? That is a very personal question after this. I mean, you asked the questions, Athelas. I'm just reading those. Don't shoot the messenger. Do I, Athelas? Do I know better than that? Stir spot. I hope that Streamlabs will offer pots for their merchandise, so we can make a stir the pot mod pot for Fizz.
Impressive.
Well, impressive. Okay, that was the thing, that we look at the statue that is here. Okay. I mean, makes sense.
Come evening, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't
What if I can get a loan from Chalfanelli? And if I were to put up my wife for certain?
A job is like a lady. You can always get a new one.
Yeah, here's the thing. If Streamlabs ever adds pottery to their inventory to create, I will personally make sure that I will send you a stir the pot mod pot. I promise you that. What's that? Open the door! Promise accepted. Oh. How generous of you, Fizz.
Spectre in
Oh.
a place like this?
Did not expect this.
Must have rolled some poor fellow up.
Ow!
Can't rest
Whoa!
in peace.
Whoa! Great! Whoa! 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 Great beggars goes. Well, those beggars are no choosers. Ow! Oof! This, Jesus, Mariana! Ow, whoa! 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 That old man knows how to use his stick. Let's go. The tenebrous wilderness of Cat Merkwit in the northwest region of the Duchy of Toussaint, past the Bleshur River, there lies the forest of Ket Mirkwood, a druidic sanctuary which, as the result of treaties signed with the duchy's ruler, enjoys full autonomy in its internal affairs. We know that place from the books, for those who read it. Killing a literal saint, figuratively speaking. The forest is one of the main reserves of the Beauclair oak, a significant component of the local cooperage industry. With ecological balance in mind and following agreements between the Coopers Guild and the Flaminica, the leader of the circle, oak felling in the forest is currently subject to strict supervision. In 1267, when the Flaminica granted asylum to druids from Ket Du in Angren, fighting broke out within the sanctuary. The bandits who tried to escape justice in the forest were burnt alive in wicker hags to set an example. Since then, the borders of Ket Mirkwood have been protected by strong magical barriers, and, to be honest, I would not recommend visiting this region without an invitation from the Flaminica. From Petrin Failsand's Guide to Toussaint. Bones of the Great Beggar.
Spirit won't rest in peace until I bury the remains.
I guess
some sarcophagi in the first chamber.
Good that I
One
have
of them
that.
could work.
Good that I have that. Manticore set. The attacks have grown more forceful. The residents of the nearby village who oppose my presence become more aggressive by the day. They do not like that I speak the truth about their former deities. They cannot understand they will only find salvation in Lebioda. They threaten me with death. But if I am to die for Lebioda, if that is the destiny the prophet has marked out for me, I shall fulfill it with a broad smile on my face. I have just parted with a most marvelous guest, a true convert, a man of extraordinary yearning for truth and faith. He is called Merton and was once a witcher, but has abandoned that dishonorable trade and embarked on the path of truth. We spoke at length and sat together for hours in meditation and prayer. To better honor Lebioda, he left behind here many goods which symbolized his attachment to his former life. He has made great progress. Oh, if only all the disciples of Lebioda were so fervent in their faith, this world would be a better place. Merton confessed to me the bitter truth about the foul deeds he had wrought in his past life. I told him he is to obtain cleansing. He must go to the hidden chapel, reaching this bleak place which is carved out of rock and hidden with dangerous creatures, will in itself constitute a challenge and a trial. If Lebioda lets him enter the chapel's confines, it means he has forgiven his sins, his crimes, and so Merton went, let Lebioda guide his feet. My fate is sealed. I shall die for my faith, for truth, for Lebioda. This night, folk from the village, a band of drunken thugs, attacked the temple. Which hate and malice on their breath, they cried that since I am the great beggar, I should now beg Lebioda for mercy. They looted the temple of all its treasures, thankfully leaving the books which they deemed worthless, and balled me in to wither in a sealed tomb. If Lebioda does not send me help, I will die here. May my bones bear witness to his glory. So there is another witches set to find. Let's get on that. Wasn't there something else we picked up? Some kind of letter or so? Pretty sure there was. Oh, it was just that, a note, but nothing on it. Okay. Okay, there's the sarcophagus where we should place the bones.
Ready. Soul should rest in peace now.
Yes, we did a thing. Okay, there are the other places where we are to find the Grandmaster Manticore gear. I think we want to find that. So, is there a fast travel point here? Pretty sure there is somewhere close, but I think it's this way, if I remember correctly.
Rolling on an empty stomach.
Tip of the hat to the Tourneys victor.
Yes. Okay, so let's do this first, then return to the Lebiota quest and or Lebiota statue quest. And that's so that is pretty close to this. I need to click on the post, of course. Let's do this. The Hunger Game? What's going on? Oh. That is an update on Marlene, who we rescued from the curse. So let's check out if we can find those diagrams. I'm actually not sure where to find the right blacksmith for it. Not sure. I have to see. Okay, there's the entrance. I'm always careful with dropping down things. Oh, a panther! Not a black one. A beige one? Ouch! Ouch! Burning panther! Did a thing. That pussy is on fire.
The cave Merton mentioned. Need to look around.
Need to look around. Let's look around. Quite the cave. Oh boy. Yeah, there will be no enemy here, right? Do not unto thy neighbor what thou thyself deemest unpleasant, unless thy neighbor hath done thee sorely wrong and rife with vileness were his deeds. text smeared. And may Jean-Luc be struck down and his bowels devoured by cholera, for he is a lecher and harlot's brood like few others. Lebioda, blessed by thy name, please let my son Julian reach Kavir safely. Let him find a little lady at last, one well-born with ample tracts of land. Already asked Melitele, I've been to the druids and nothing. So maybe you, great Lebioda, will hear my prayer. I want to be old, ugly, and fat, for I'm sick and tired and staring at all these fair folk. They are as dull as ditch water. I, at least, aspire to be interesting. Quentin. Martin's prayer. Bless me with strength that I may never falter. Bless me with grace that I may never doubt. Bless me with fortitude and of spirit that I may leave behind the old and embrace the new with courage. I, Merton, a member of the Guild of Witchers named after the Manticore, begin this day my pilgrimage here in the very cave where for 23 days, 23 nights, Lebioda fasted and meditated. I vow to atone for my sins, to walk the path of redemption, and rid myself of all that ties me to my old life, so that I may stand proudly among the disciples of the highest and proclaim myself a new man. I shall thus now journey to the temple of Lebioda to meet with a great beggar, a sage who has pondered the pearls of Lebioda more than any else in the sad vale of tears. I shall listen to his counsel and follow his guidance on my road to absolution.
There we are. Merton wrote a prayer on the back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here.
Let me be beautiful, shapely, alluring, and always youthful, and may lies gnaw on that strumpet Maria's fat hiney. Okay. So we have those two, but both are on the opposite side of the world. So let's see where the next fast travel is. Probably just go back here. Rochi, need you.
Come on!
Roach, what are you doing? Why are you walking the wrong way? So one is down here and one is up there. Why is this monster then? Oh, I think that's actually where... Is that the where we went through to find the bird lady? Could be when we go from here, kind of this way. I'm not sure, but I will go here, I guess. Okay, dokie. What's that? I pass on that. Hot loading action. Yes. Hottest of loading action. All in all. Soon there's another entrance. The Idon Chapelle. That is quite hidden, I have to admit. So let's look around here.
Just like the great beggar described it, chapel Merton visited must be in the cave.
What? Am I dying? Oh no.
Damn it. What's going on here?
We're high. We got the shrooms. Oh.
Nude women in a cave? Something's not right.
Oh, or something is terribly right. Depending on. Hello, young women. Oh, not good. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Bad women. Bad. That is pretty abruptly. Stop it! Ouch! Two naked ladies. Ouch! Oh, this could have been way more pleasurable.
Stench.
Ouch! Ouch! It hurts! For fuck's sake! Don't laugh at me. One is dead. She now has dead issues. There you are. Or not. You bitch of a bitch.
Thought they might have been hallucinations. Sure as hell fought as if they were real.
Huff. 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 Huffing and puffing. What's going on here? Hello?
Beggars here? Must be a test.
Give alms. He poofed away. He poofed away. He poofed away, I think. Yes, he did the poof. Poofed away.
Arms for the poor, sir.
And another poof.
Last one. Wonder what'll happen now.
I wanted that too. Hello.
Man being swarmed by kicking doors.
We'll help you. I hate kicking Morse. Thank you for making the clip. Remember to post that on the Clips of the Month channel, Athalas. He also poofed away. He did the poof thing. Oh! Boom goes the dynamite. Already posted. Nice. What's going on here? Why do I hear... Already deleted? No, don't do that, Fizz. Don't do that, not on that channel.
It looks a lot like
Should be
impossible.
Fair competition. Mystery Man. Hello, Mr. Mystery Man. Hey, Mr. Mystery Man.
Not seeing visions anymore.
Sing
Hope that's the end of that.
For me. Waggles finger at Fizz. It is done. I have reached the cave of tribulations and stepped into the hallowed confines of the hidden chapel. Never shall I forget what I have been through. I was attacked by a giant fire-breathing creature, power monstrosities akin to Tyrannus crossed with Andriga, men with the faces of wild animals. Yet Lebioda smiled on me and saw it fit to let me survive and this harrying gauntlet. At its end, here in the hidden chapel, I surrendered myself to meditation, and immediately he filled my mind with a vision of a lake whose crystal clear waters surrounded me, penetrated my soul, and cleansed it of all wickedness and villainy. When I awoke, I was certain what Lebioda had designed as the last station on my pilgrimage, the Lake of Cleansing, where Lebioda healed the bodies and spirits of his followers. Following the advice of the sage known as the Great Beggar, in whose wisdom I basked at the Temple of Lebioda, I pray all is well with him and the people of his village have understood. He only speaks the truth and means them no harm. I shall now leave behind further things binding me to my former life. Doing so is not easy, however, for acquiring these diagrams once cost me a great deal of time, energy, and sacrifice. But I know this is the right path. Let Lebioda accept my humble offering. I now continue onward towards the Lake of Cleansing, though my road is difficult and full of sacrifices. It grows ever more straight and clear, and I feel a lightness in my soul. My certainty I walk the right path, grow strong as iron, firm as steel. Praise be to Lebioda. You don't care about the stupid Amazon Prime logo? Twitch Prime.
Burton went to the lakeside to seek final atonement. Wonder if it's a relic of some sort.
Did we get the relic?
Wonder if it's a relic of some sort.
Maybe Lebioda's bones? So we have to go to the ruin of Bastoy prison and the Lake of Cleansing. There's a... what? There's supposed to be... no, there's no exit. What are you telling me, map? It's all a lie. Or is there another way out here? It would be nice if there would be another way out here. So much more fiery. Garrett looks sick again, yeah. He's down with the sickness. Yes, not, I will have to run out of here. No, he's not going to die. I hope. Yeah, I hope. I'm very sure about that. Shoo. God damn it, Geralt. What is wrong with you? Let's get Roach and get to Bastoy Prison. Ouch, ow, ow, ah!
Faster.
Thank you. Look at this. That is a nice view. To your right, you see a nice view. Yes. Guys, this is up exceeding. Oh no, Fizz is fighting with himself.
Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left behind here.
I wonder too. I wonder how. I wonder why. Yesterday we talked about the blue, blue sky. Oh, a hooded woman. Whoa! Hooded woman! Damn! I'm out! For fuck's sake. And I fight. Well. That bitch. Ouch. Have to repair my sword, though I forgot which one. Did I even? Ouch! Ow! Oh, damn it. Ouch. They are way too fast. Ha! Missed me. Oh, that was a good hit. Ouch, that was not a good hit. Because I didn't hit. Whoa! Whoa!
Black blood. Back a vial.
You heard the ringing? What do you mean? Ugh. Damn it! Die, woman. Oh, that's what I mean, yeah. Stage 5 Klinger alert. Ooh, Clerk's Diary. Of a journal soiled with blood and spinal fluid. It portended to be just another day as a clerk at the ducal treasury. Start the morning with baguette and camembert, then shuffle some parchments and head for home before dusk. Today, however, the normal order of things was disturbed dramatically. I came across a highly interesting note in the archives, and along with it, a key. The key is the more interesting find because according to what I could decipher from dust-covered scribblings on the note, it opens a chest full of gold coins. But I'm not getting ahead of myself. While doing some routine straightening of the files, I found a report outlining procedures for the reform of Bastogne prison. Orders straight from Duke Henry Grass. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jeep. Sorry, people. I needed that. Yet I did not know that hiding among the abandoned ruins there was a chest, and that its key was lying right under my nose. The chest supposedly contains crowns meant for the purchase of books and rations for the inmates of Bastogne. One of the clerks employed here at the time committed a sin of omission and sent the chest to the warden without key. Yet perhaps that was for the best. The warden was impaled and the guards all skinned alive, meaning those degenerates would have also got their hands on the chest had he received the key. As it is, might the chest still be there unopened? Hot stretching action, yeah. Hashtag beard bros. Beard bros for life. Folks say a curse has fallen on that place, a dark power brought down by the bestiality of the murders it beheld, but folk also say an Fury will become Emperor of Nilfgaard and herald to the end of the world, so there's not much point giving any of such jabbering much credence. Okay. I have to search this place for my Manticore set. What is this? Ah! Notes of Death Row Convict. The sun is now rising. I shall make use of its light to write this letter before they come to take me to the gallows. I do not know who shall read it, or indeed if anyone shall. Perhaps I am writing only to myself, to cast this out before my execution and cleanse my heart. Grocery store visit is in your near future, says your stomach. You should listen to your stomach. Yes, I killed him. Until now, but we will terribly miss you. Miss you terribly. Pancake time. I wouldn't mind a pancake right now. Yes, I killed him. Until now I have lied in an attempt to avoid punishment. I still believe he deserved death for what he did to me. Did I do wrong? Perhaps. Yet he was most assuredly a bad man, one who deserved death. The gods shall make the final judgment, and they shall deliver the sentences, mine and his. I hear the guard's steps. May the gods watch over my soul. Could devour a stack of pancakes. Yeah, I would be up for like a pancake eating competition right now. That sounds good. Not healthy, but good. Screw it. We'll make waffles and bacon. Wow. Fizz is going all in. I'm not kidding around here. Librarian's memoirs. I embezzled and I stole. I admit this and am ashamed of my action. But what was I to do? My salary as a scribe was so laughably meager I was reduced to borrowing coin from my mother. I was a thief, but I also did a great deal of good for the palace library. Who secured the import of such tomes as The Lives of the Prophets, De Hemerorum, The Art of Midwifery for Maidens, and many others? The palace library has me to thank for the storehouse of all knowledge needed for a merry and satisfied life, and other rare tomes, such as Speculum Aureum and De Larvis Sinicis et Figuris Camicis. Theft and embezzlement mean nothing. A man's true value shows in the manner in which he treats books. We found out your secret. I don't bacon wrap steaks. I think it devalues any good steak. A good steak should be eaten just with a little bit of butter. Maybe if you're crazy, a little bit of garlic butter. But that's about it. With pork, that's fine. Pork, I can live. Order for the reorganization and reform of Bastille Prison. To the Warden, by decree of His Illustrious Grace, Duke Henry III, Jacques Olex, Warden of Bastille Prison, is required to implement the following reforms. Dismiss half of the prison guard staff. Forbid the use of corporal force against the inmates. Discontinue punishment by dark cells, limited rations, and flogging. A fat glass of scotch is allowed. No, Fizz, no. Why put pig on that cow? I don't want an animal gangbang on my platter. Okay? Permit the prisoners to possess private property. Allow prisoners to walk at will around the penitentiary grounds. Purchase, using the included funds, victuals of the finest quality, and hire a teacher to instruct in reading and writing, and purchase any equipment necessary for said function. His Illustrious Grace Duke Henry III believes the charges based on models popular in the more civilized lands of the South will result in a lowering of the rate of crime in all the duchy by showing young offenders a pathway to a new life. And that's one record for eternity now. Deal with it. I'm just speaking the truth. You're a newborn. Jeep Freak was added to the voices of Fizz. Where is the goddamn diagram? The god diagram. God diagram. Is it here? Is it here? There is a green thing flying. But the voices are nice. Use your assassin hand. Says no. Ooh. Did I do a thing? I think I did a thing. Diagram Manticore steel sword. I'm so smart. My fellow captive Merton, who for so many months kept his neck stiff, mocked my faith in Libioda and praised the joys of a riotous life, today broke down completely. He admitted he had wasted his gods, given time on pleasures of the flesh, and all that he had to show for it were chains and dignities. I try to lift his spirits, to tell him there is another path, that he can cast off his past habits and devote his life to Lebioda and his teachings. For now, my counsels have fallen on deaf ears, but I believe he will one day convert and listen to the truth. It is shocking how pleasantly I now converse with Merton. It beggars belief to think we once could not bear each other's presence. He is a man transformed, metamorphosed. I feel he has accepted his new path. He devours greedily all I tell him about Lebioda and his teachings. What rapture it is that in this dank and dark dungeon the prophet sent me a sinner and gave my life meaning. It is over. Merton has served his sentence and left these accursed dungeon walls. The teachings with which I have tried to pass on him during the last dozen months have clearly taken root. Merton has vowed to go on a pilgrimage which will let him cast off his old ways and open the doors for a new life. As I advised, he will go first to the cave where Lebioda received enlightenment and on whose walls he carved 4 of his great truths. I hope that aura of that place will help Merton, as it was helped many before him, achieve cleansing and gain strength to continue his pilgrimage on to his next station, which I advise him should be Resolute. What? Dead chat? What's going on? Please. Don't kill chat. That's not nice.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebioda
Okay,
was
now
supposed to have hunkered down there once.
Only have to go to... Oh, please don't tell me. Whoa! That was a lot. I mean, now that I'm here, I might as well go over there. Maybe there will be a fast travel point at this question mark location. Wow. Oh boy. An abandoned sign. Hello, Mr. Cyclops. Let's do the whirly-dolly. Whoa. Did I kill it with a whirl? I'm so strong. You have a voice changer, so you are the one calling me at night. Breathing into the phone.
Huzzah, honey dumpling! After a feat like
Honey
that,
dumpling?
I've half a mind to kiss you.
You wouldn't change your voice for that. Okay. I mean, there's no fast travel point anywhere close. So, what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? I think I will go here, then go here. That is El Plano de Aco. Oh, that's not that far away. Let's just run around a little bit. Oh, that was you, spellcast. Okay. Oh, you were that at 3 AM. Okay. That might be actually true, Jeep Freak, because I do have a Snapchat, but I don't use it. So might actually be true. Yeah, I made it once, and then I used it like a little bit, and like I forgot about it as well. I don't think I even have it on my phone right now. Whoa! A wraith! Someone hanged himself. That's not good. At least not for him. You failed badly at it. Yeah, it's for me also like I have such a shitty camera, so it doesn't really make sense to take too much pictures with my phone. Journal of a Desperate Man. Most of the pages are filled with professions of love made to a woman named Charlotte. Entries are chaotic and undated. Charlotte Catherine is the love of my life. When she is not near me, I burn with longing. I suffocate with loneliness. I suffer with the worst possible torment. How can I make her understand that I, not Albert, am her destiny? I have found a solution. The witch from Link's Crack. She will help me and end my heart's agony. I shall now have to tighten my belt several notches, but I have purchased a magic elixir from the witch. She said if I convince my beloved to drink it, I will be able to forget my problems forever. I sold the rest of my possessions and purchased jewels to give Charlotte when I propose. God, soon now she shall be mine. As the witch instructed, I mixed the elixir with wine. I prepared a small picnic near the chapel at Cuttering Manor. My beloved agreed to meet to talk to me, but though she drank my enchanted S, she refused my proposal. She also spouted some nonsense about only becoming my wife when the jewels I gave her grow into grapevines. She fell into a strange hysterical mood and buried my present with bare hands by their family chapel. Perhaps I need wait before the elixir takes effect. Gods, cursed upon that cruel witch! She cheated me! She betrayed! The next day I went to Cuttering Manor to see Charlotte, but instead a woodland monstrosity had taken over the entire property. So that is the end of my heart's suffering. The foul enchantress spoke of. The elixir brought about the death of my beloved. My death, but death shall not separate us. I'm ready to die, to live with her for all eternity. I shall hang for my sins, for love, for Charlotte. Another tragic story. On the lands of the Witcher. Let's check this out. Cheating witch. Cheat. Whoa!
Something's not right.
Well, I would agree. There are several wraiths. That is usually a sign of things not being right. Sherlock. You did a thing, Jeep Freak. You did a thing. What's going on here? Whoa! Who are you? It's Spriggan! Hello! Ouch! Could you please not do that, Mr. Fire Tree? You messed it up! Oh, you have to practice it a little bit more. Ouch. Ugly tree. Down he goes. And we liberated another area. It helps the poison ivy. Oh, I bet. Poison ivy sucks as long as you're not talking about the comic book character. You're horribly allergic to poison ivy, Athenas? That sucks.
What is it you need?
Well, what kind of merchant are you when you're not selling stuff to me? You like that poison ivy?
Where are ya?
Okay, so let's travel to the cleansing lake, or what it's called. Ooh, we have nothing close. Yeah, so I think what I will do is go here, and then we check out all the little question mark signs, get here, and when we have all the Manticore gear, I will do the next step of the main quest. So we do some progress. I think that sounds like a good plan, right? We went on a jeep trail ride in the woods of color treatment. Must have got it helping a jeep that was stuck. Yes, I knew that. Knights errant in distress. Oh god, a knight errant is in distress. Oh, I'm stuck. There. Stop it! Leave him alone. I said leave him alone. You are split in half. You're burning. Die! 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 Ah!
You saved my life. I shall never forget it. Before long, you will have to look to fairy tales to find a witcher or knight.
Who are you calling a liar, Fizz? It amuses you. Some half-brains have been wandering around near Mont Crane. They call themselves knights errant, but I call them swill-slurping miscreants. No idea what they're looking for here. No windmills around for them to charge, but those adult ankle biters dream up mad ideas no normal man would ever contemplate. No matter what they're up to, they're there to stop it. The best way to take care of a knight errant is to cut off his head. If anyone brings me such a head, he can count on a plump pouch of coin. As you know, Philibert Fourfingers makes no idle promises. I can be harsh, but I can also be generous. Philibert Fourfingers is a terrible name. Everybody lies. Wow, Fizz, you're... Okay, I think I got everything here. So the next stop is here. Oof. Oof. Okay. Let us continue. Ooh, that sounds terrible, Athenas. That sounds horrible, actually. Don't you tss me. It wasn't me. It was the bottle. Hello, I hope you are all very friendly with me. Hansa base. Because it's all about that base.
Circle him! Circle him!
I will clear out your base until you cry. Burning. Hangman's Venom, do it. Get some scotch, nice. I will get some gin tonic for me. Although I'm not saying no to scotch or beer either. Oh, more burning. Athenas is happy. Athenas is always happy when people are burning, apparently.
Life is beautiful.
But I'm not judging. Ooh, I should be a little bit careful, maybe. Ooh, maybe I should be even more careful here.
You dare to get flat?
Ooh. Okay, let's regenerate. I have the feeling that I will kill a bunch of people.
Come on, Nancy's.
Woo! Let us dance! What? That was probably the worst archer ever. He died from the poison. He's now full of the sickness. He missed me, although I was standing in front of him. How bad is he?
Killed him.
Yeah, I mean, apparently I do that sometimes.
Take him for a ride.
You can be happy. Whoa! Look at those people. I'm in a bit of a mess here. I have a feeling that could end badly. I should do something for some damage control.
Right one. Left.
Yes! That was awesome.
The whole of us at once.
Bad doggo! Dad doggo! Mother doggo! Damn it! What a rampage! Now walking in. Yeah, I just killed like 40 of your people. Just saying, are you sure you want to do this? I get the road point.
Let's dance.
Let's dance. They really are not the smartest people. I mean,
Shit.
I'll diddle you with your own dinkling.
what? You diddle me with my own dingling? What is that supposed to mean? You diddle me with my own dingling? I diddle you with your own dingling. I'm not sure why I enjoyed that so much.
My goodness! How I enjoy your...
Oh, it's Philip Four Fingers, Mr. Stupid Name.
Oh, come on! My goodness! How I enjoy your...
How about you die? No. I said, how about you die? Let's go here.
But move.
Dead it. Yeah. Diddle you with your own ding-a-ling. Fizz, you're buying your own plane. After you win the lottery. Okay. Fine. After I win the lottery, I'm barely out of my debt, so I may be able to purchase a paper plane. I am Philibert von Witten. My crest, a rook. My father, the famed Sir Gruber Pale Cheeks von Witten. Today I was smeared by an insult which only blood can wipe clean. Rage burns my entrails. Writing this is the only way I know to calm the flames. When I'm an old man and read these notes, I believe certain Maximus Nonius Macrinus will be long dead. A pitiful memory. For now, however, he lives. Why do I write about this? A few days ago, I challenged him to a duel to the death. He had been drooling over my Lucien, and I could not bear it. He proved to be a better swordsman than I, but that is not the worst. A lost finger is nothing compared to lost honor. Maximus defeated me, yet instead of killing me, he spared my life. Never shall I forget the faces of the men who turned their eyes from me then. I know I shall never know peace until I have dealt with him. A dozen or so blank pages. I have found the journal which I was given by my father several years ago. During the time since I last held it, much has occurred in my life. I have fled to Saint and sought my fortune in various places, with varied success. The worst, however, is that my hand has yet to grasp Maximus' throat. I know it is only a matter of time. I have decided to return to the Houndbotch Duchy. We have pitched camp on Mount Crane. I have carefully selected a band of men who will not flee from any task, any foe. The Toussaint which once forced me to run will now repay me in full. The highest price, however, shall be paid by Maximus Nonius Macrinus. When I get my hands on him, he will dream of one thing: death. I've got the harlot's brood. He's lording it up at the Casteldaccia estate. He was given it by that sodden tart Henrietta. Seems Duke Raymond's been dead for a few years. Tomorrow my lads will pay him a visit. I shan't go with him, however. The very thought of having to see his maggoty face again makes me ill. Farewell, Maximus. I have signed your death warrant. I'm delighted. Maximus and all his family now rot. Their stench is a delight to stray mutts. Whenever I close my eyes, I see them perish, see them scream, moan, and grovel. That makes my dinger stand firmer than even the curviest harlot could. I'm at last satisfied. Bye, Fizz. Get some nice food. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you around very soon. Lots of spoons. Spoony Badooey. Okay, that was another option. Isn't there something I have to do in those hunter camps other than just kill the leader, or is it just killing the leader? Oh, I have to leave the boss arena. Hold spoon. Hashtag spoons are bad. Big spoon or little spoon? It's pretty spontaneous. Well, after that start at the indecent